EndoTech, exclusively for the Pareto Network, Pareto token holders. This is Blockchain Vitals. It's our daily show talking cryptos, especially a technical analyst's frame of mind. I'm a master technician, used to be on the trading floors in Chicago. Now I'm in the Matrix, and we're going to talk some cryptos. Today ended straighten that out there. Today ended the New York conference consensus, and I watched a lot of the live streams from there, and just incredible amount of talent in this space. More people moving towards it. I think people really understand the power of the blockchain, how it can be transformational. From one thing I heard today from encrypting your identity, your online identity, so you have one basically login and password that can go through the entire ecosystem, and you don't have to put in a bunch of logins and passwords for all the different sites that you might be a member of or frequent. Your digital identity will get you there. I gotta tell you, man, that in and of itself piqued my interest. I am so sick of logins and passwords. It makes my head spin. All right? Anyway, let's do the rounds. Doing the rounds, a little segment we do every day talking crypto sphere, what's in the news, what I'm seeing, and along with those things on the consensus conference, a lot of smart people, going at this ecosystem from many, many different places and frames of mind and trying to solve a lot of different problems for people. Heard some great call outs at the conference, how, and I've been saying this somewhere, somehow, you have to deliver added value for any of these coins to maintain the market cap that they are. I don't care what you say. At the end of the day, you got to solve people's problems. That's all there is to it. And one thing that jumped out at me, looking at that EndoTech.io market sentiment, was the news story about how the founder and CEO, Jack Dorsey, of both Twitter and Square, saying that he hopes that Bitcoin is the internet currency of the future. But I thought it was very, very, out of the ordinary to see a CEO of two major companies flat out say, I don't know. I don't know what's going to be the go-to currency in the internet. And he just doesn't have an answer for it. And very possibly the technology might put a company like Square out of business. And just his honesty to talk about how the ecosystem can change so many things, I thought was incredibly refreshing to see. And he's betting on Bitcoin, or, that was his preference, was that Bitcoin become the currency of the internet. Anyway, whether it does or doesn't, what we can do, and we do it every day, we take the vitals. The vitals are on EndoTech.io. It's the relative health or weakness of the top 8 cryptocurrencies that we cover there on the site. Right now, Bitcoin trading 83.98, solidly above its value range high, solidly above the pivot. I love it when pivots and value range higher lows line up. That gives me added incentive to participate at that level. All right, so right now, Bitcoin above its high value, above the pivot, looking healthier than it has been for sure. And to be, much healthier looking, we need to see Bitcoin close out of lower momentum on the daily fractal, 85.05. And then maybe they can push their way and trade above the weekly average at 88.27, showing even more strength and relative health. All right. Ethereum trading 717. It also solidly above its value range high, above the pivot, toying with 735, the daily centerliner average on the momentum model. And these things have been churning. I'm not involved. They've been churning into lower momentum, some of them, or most of the 8 majors that we're covering. Lower momentum, a lot of them trying to fight their way out of lower momentum. Ethereum looking the strongest as far as I can see, but I'm still not sold on that this isn't just a chop fest. We used to call that on the floor a total chop fest where you just can't get momentum one way or the other. And at the end of the day, you cannot believe how much money you lost because you bought the rally and sold the break and bought the rally and sold the break, and the thing ended up going nowhere. And at the end of the day, you're out a bunch of money because you participated in something that has no momentum. All right. Jerry Maguire said, show me the money. I'm saying, show me the momentum. I need to see a close in Ethereum above 774, that up momentum level on the daily. And if it can do that, the up momentum on the weekly is very close to that 789 up mo on the weekly. We get a close above those levels here, and I'm ready to jump in Ethereum. Also, Ethereum showing strength against Bitcoin on that cross chart. So, and you can see it right here in the chart. The numbers don't lie. I mean, Ethereum solidly out of lower momentum. Bitcoin hasn't closed out of lower momentum yet. So, for me, I'm not the smartest guy out there. All right, I'm not a rocket scientist, but I know how to play the trend, and the trend is all momentum driven, and it's just a math model. And if you got to mind the mo, and you will stay out of trouble, believe me. All right, we had a little technical glitch on the audio. I'm hoping this one went through and I don't have to delete and repeat. But if I have to do that, I will. I'm here. All right, you guys have a great trading day. Good morning in Asia. They're chomping at the bit. Obviously in Asia, they're already up and ready to go and buying them. Again, want to see Ethereum close and up momentum for me to jump in. All right, you guys have a great trading day.